So this is a rehabilitation exercise in extended reality. There are different modules involved. One is the XR application, providing the contents and the exercise to the user. So this is a pick-and-place task in which the user or the patient has to grasp an object close to a workspace close to the body, and then extend the upper limb in order to place this object on the target location. These target locations are on virtual shells, starting with the easy task, so at the same level of the desktop, and then increasing the height at higher levels. So this parameter can modulate the difficulty of the exercise depending on the motor abilities of the patient. Then in order to provide this, we use a HoloLens headset to give this content to the user. Everything is superimposed to the real vision of the environment. This also facilitates the therapist in order to interact with the patient when it's needed. And then we have a haptic device, a wearable haptic device that integrates two different feedback. One is related to the grasping of this object. So when there is the interaction, the grasping and the releasing phase, it gives a congruent feedback to the user. This is also important in rehabilitation in general, to have congruent sensory feedback from the environment. And it is provided by the fingertips. And then there is an additional feedback that is used to tell the user whether he is applying some compensatory movements in these tasks. So usually the leaning of the trunk toward the target position in order to not full extend the limb and compensate with the trunk. So if the angle of the elbow is not sufficient, judging from the exercise, there is a warning to the user at the level of the wrist. And this is provided through the estimation of the elbow angle using a second camera that is on another laptop you are setting up. So here the parameters of this exercise can be modulated by the therapist, like the number of objects and also height of the different levels. And what is important in this kind of exercise is that using the XR, so this virtual application, we can not only change rapidly and in a flexible way the parameters, we can also record the data from this exercise, data that can tell after processing quantitative improvements of the patient in this task. There are several metrics that can be used, like time, also smoothness of the movement, angles of the body, angles of the joint during this kind of task. No, I can talk more about that.